What's going on, vibers? It's your boy J.S. Vaughn. And guess what, y'all? We back with another one. Today's track is coming from Fire in the Booth and whatnot. And it's your boy Jordan, you know what I mean? So let's jump right into it, fam. Let's go.
Party Stuff presents.
I know you're gonna dig this.
Oh yeah, perfect.
Oh yeah, man. I think it's gonna be a long one too, you know what I mean? So get all comfy and all that beautiful stuff. Cause I think this might be a long one, you know what I mean?
Oh man, it's got to that all-important time of the show once again. My favourite part of the show. Who there? Fire in the booth. And tonight.
Yeah, I couldn't find the lyrics to it either, so this is gonna be difficult for me, I think. Let's go.
We got something for you, man. We got something for you, man. Shout out Salford.
Salford, bro. Let alone on my Saturday, man.
Guys, the real deal.
Came with here, bro.
I can certify
power
that
here,
for
bro.
you. You don't talk
Tell
about
them
life,
Charlie,
you don't
bro.
live. I can certify that for you.
And a fucking realist in this country, bro.
Jordan in the building.
Okay, I can understand.
Hey, bro, you ready for this, yeah?
Come on, bro. Ready, straight in here, mad.
Yeah, you ready?
I don't even want to be cringy, but free everyone. I know everyone says it, Charlie, yeah? I'm not being cringy, but we really doing so for we free our mates, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Straight off the sweat, boys. Free everyone, yeah?
I ain't trying to
Just
talk
let
about
everyone-
I like that,
I know
free
what I
everyone.
say, you know what I mean?
Go, fuck it, straight in, let's go. Salford, what's happening? Let alone on stand up.
You know what time it is when you hear this, right?
Now it's time to rumble.
Maximum respect for this though, Charlie.
Hey,
you know what I
my
mean?
guy, I got you,
Fuck all
bro.
the gangster shit. Thank you.
Yeah,
man.
mad love,
First
brother.
person from Salford in this building.
Come
Do you
on,
get
my
me, bro?
guy.
Come on.
Make some hits, make some hits, make some hits. Take him to the ground, my bro.
The system killed my daddy. I won't ever let it kill me. Left my mom a widow, 7 kids.
Okay. I like the way he starts it off, man. The system killed my daddy. I will never let it kill me. That's dope. Let's go. Let's get into
The
it.
system killed my daddy. I won't ever let it kill me. Left my mom a widow, 7 kids. She's a real G. She's a real G, the system killed my daddy, I won't ever let it kill me. Never got to raise me, I grew up in a bin, I grew up on a wing. Visits every week, you'd always bring something in. We done burn, wrapped and cling, you always been my queen. Told me I'm a king, fighting that fight, got goosebumps on my skin. It's been 9 Christmases that you didn't have your kid. Always blame yourself for the shit that I did. Sorry for everything, mum, I love you to bits.
Yeah, like I got a little sentimental place whenever somebody talk about their family and big up their family story. It always touch me in a nice place, man. I like that energy coming. Let's go.
Self for the shit that I did. Sorry for everything, mum, I love you to bits. Catherine, my can the best mum that ever lived. With my cans and we're hated. No man, 7 kids, mum, you done amazing. Come a long way from Cheddar's Crescent, sharing trainers. I'm pleased with raiders, guns and tasers. It's why I fucking hate them. 50 interviews, I never spoke in the station before I made a statement. The Pope would turn Asian. Yeah, my mum's an angel, but she raised Satan. Fuck the
He said, "Yeah, my mom's an angel, but she raised a Satan." What?
statement, the Pope would turn Asian. Yeah, my mum's an angel, but she raised Satan. Fuck the GMP bacon, put my mum in the papers on front pages. Talking about shooting, she can't walk without AKs. Bro, that's why I'm fuming. Cause the 5-0 nicked my mum for some shootings. 53-year-old woman, now you're stupid. Trying to get to me, that's my queen, I went ruthless. Sell out shit.
Shit, hold up, man.
Fuming, cause the 5-0 nicked my mum for some shootings. 53-year-old woman, now you're stupid. Trying to get to me, that's my queen, I went ruthless. Sell out.
You said, yo, 53 years old, trying to get to me. I went ruthless, man. Woo.
Old woman, now you're stupid. Trying to get to me, that's my queen, I went ruthless. Sell out shooters, paid for the trains and the supers, but I never paid for no shooting. The system killed my daddy, I won't ever let it kill me. Left my mum a widow, 7 kids, she's a real G.
7 kids, she's a real G.
The system killed my daddy. Ah. Trust me, Charlie, man, it's an emotional one for him.
Wow, bro, I got goosebumps, my guy.
It's not a joke, bro. This is not a joke. This is a real story, you know what I mean?
Get him again, Jordan!
The hardest time for me was Preston J that sent me mad. Every time I got blazed and closed my eyes and see my dad on the same wing.
That's kind of fucked up, man. Every time he would blaze, man, he would see his dad and whatnot. That's deep.
Me mad. Every time I got blazed and closed my eyes and see my dad on the same wing, wondering was this the pad? But they found him dead, no note for the fam. But I can speak to him now, they're telling me the selfish man left a woman with 7 kids. I told you about my mom. Walking around the wing like you took your last breaths here. A-wing, Preston, took your last steps here.
All right, when he says like walking around the wing, is he talking about like jail, or he's talking about the neighborhood that he lives in and shit like that? Cause I'm kind of confused upon that. I'm trying to take it in, you know what I mean? So if I react to certain things, that's because I'm taking it as like his community, not a cell or anything like that, but it feels like it's something else, you know what I mean? But yeah, drop it in the comment section if I was wrong or not, you know what I mean?
The wing like you took your last breaths here. A-wing, Preston, took your last steps here. Came on a sweat box, but dad, you never left there. Dreamed of getting out and ended up dead here.
You said, yo, and that shit is like everybody's story that's striving, that's coming from a poor neighborhood and whatnot. The reason why people hustle so hard is to get out and whatnot. And what he's saying, like, yo, my dad dreamed of getting out, and instead he got killed there. You know what I mean? I think he's talking about neighborhood.
Box, but dad, you never left there. Dreamed of getting out and ended up dead here. Yo, dad, would you believe that I actually achieved, let alone to the keys?
You see that? I like that, yo. Dad, would you believe I actually achieved the goal that you wanted to achieve? I'm out. You know what I mean? And it's like it's like something that he holds on like a badge. It's like a badge that he made it out when his dad wanted to get out. He wasn't able to get out and whatnot, but now he found a way out himself and whatnot, and he's humbled with that. You know what I mean?
Yo, dad, would you believe that I actually achieved, let alone to the keys? Went from shotties to machines. All I know is robbers, thieves, shotters and fiends. Having no help fucking made me a beast. I don't blame you, I hope you rest in peace. I remember that last visit talking through a screen. Remember mum saying you're dead and dropping to her knees. My mum used to preach about these streets, Tanya Stevens. Suddenly getting deep in all the stealing and the dealing. Bergs that are creeping, robberies are steamed in. Nothing personal to them people I was eating.
He said robberies that I steamed in, nothing personal. You know what I mean? And it's sad to see. It's sad to say and whatnot, but like that's what it is and whatnot. You know what I mean? Majority of the time.
Robberies are steamed in, nothing personal to them people I was eating. You should blame them screws for the way that I was treated. 9 years of my life fighting for freedom. Down the block freezing, I seen real guys turn weakling. Segregation beat him, at his door screaming. Cut his wrist bleeding, Screws told him shut up before we send a team in. 6:30 the next morning, found his body leaking. When I say fuck the system, understand the meaning. That was my friend, imagine how I was feeling. Come on, Charlie, bro. The fucking hardest, bro. So
you see, and now I'm looking at it, and it's feeling like he was locked up and whatnot and shit, and he did see a lot of fucked up shit, and his dad was locked up, and his dad fucking also didn't make it out. You know what I mean? Like from getting locked up. I'm getting. I wish I had. I'm getting two different freaking feels from it. You know what I mean? I'll get it by the end of the track. By the end of this, I'll get it. Or I just won't. You know what I mean? Like his dad died in jail or died somewhere in the streets. I'm not too sure. You know what I mean?
Charlie, bro, the fucking hardest, bro. So no wraparound, so ain't no rapper, bro.
I had goosebumps about 10 times, my
Come
guy.
on, brother.
Real life stories, ain't no imagery here.
My brother K. Morrison, man. Brian McDonald. But yeah, man.
Wow.
Let's go, Charlie. Next beat, let's give it a no messing, straight in, bang bang. Yeah.
Oh, we got it again,
Yeah. Let's give it a me, man, bro. I'm not even getting gassed up. I ain't getting gassed up. I don't care what happens to me after today. I've done it for the people. Salford, fight.
And he like, yo, man, I don't care what happens, you know what I mean, today, yo, I'm going raw for my peoples and shit. Like, the shit that he's saying, he probably shouldn't be saying, you know what I mean? Like, a lot of times, man, hey, man, let's go, man. No, that's a sign of a true artist and whatnot. The ones that decide to take risks and whatnot, and even knowing that them risks that they take might get them jammed. You know what I mean? In a bad way.
Let's give it me a mad, bro. I'm not even getting gassed up. I ain't getting gassed up. I don't care what happens to me after today. I've done it for my people. Salford, fire in the booth. Fuck anything else. Salford.
Fire in the booth. Fuck everything else. Okay.
Every night shots firing, Salford's violent. City full of riders, my city divided like Northern Ireland. At war all fighting, white shooting whites is a crisis. Perfect.
Oh, that's the first time I ever heard that shit, yo. White shooting white, that's a crisis. That's crazy. I'm so freaking in my head. I'm always hearing blacks killing blacks and whatnot. It's the first time I ever heard white shooting whites. That's a crisis. Damn. All right, let's go, man. In North Ireland, that's crazy.
Every night shots firing.
Put me on about that. You know what I mean? I really want to know more about that shit.
Salford.
Let's get him, Jordan. Let's get him. Let's get him. Let's get him. Let's get him.
Every night shots firing, Salford's violent. City full of riders, my city divided like Northern Ireland. At war all fighting, white shooting whites is a crisis. Perfect. Paper say Salford's like Moss in the 90s. Never wanted to be Tupac as a little kid. Never wanted to be Biggie as a little kid. Looked up to guys like Daggin and Ricky Smith, hitting 500,000 licks.
Just come make a statement, put Salford on a global.
Charlie a clown, son.
Map status. You ain't come to mess about, bro.
Charlie a clown for that.
Never had nobody like me in this building, bro. Trust me. Charlie, man, we're doing it, bro. Me and you this year, bro. This is our year, Charlie, bro.
Let's
get it, bro.
You brought me out in there, man. Let's go.
From the top.
He's heating up.
Yeah, man, free the whole of Strangeways, Forest Bank, Walton, Old Coast, whole of the Northwest. Every night shots firing, Salford's violent. City full of riders, my city's divided like Northern Ireland. At war all fighting, white shooting whites, it's a crisis. Paper say Salford's like Moss in the 90s. Never wanted to be Tupac as a little kid. I never wanted to be Biggie as a little kid. I looked up to guys like Daggin and Ricky Smith, hitting 500,000 licks, pretty chicks, biggest whips. Salford with the grittiest, used to watch the grass on YouTube, then go hit the bits. Me and Ryan Mack in boiler suits doing silly shit. Broad day drag outs, really didn't give a shit. Used to have some good friends, then I tried wig the prick, say I'm out of order.
He said, I used to have good friends and then I tried to wick the prick. I'm thinking wick the prick mean off the kid. You know what I mean? Off the motherfucker. Hold on, I gotta hear that again. That's some grimy shit.
Really didn't give a shit, used to have some good friends. Then I tried wig the prick, say I'm out of order. Cause you is with his kids, pedal bikes on off. Jordan been the drilliest, anything I rap about, some of that.
Jordan be the drilly. Hold up, man.
Cause you is with his kids, pedal bikes on off. Jordan been the drilliest, anything I rap about, some of that I really did. I ain't bragging, brother, this is just how we really live. No gangs in my city, bro.
Everything that I talk about is something that I really live, bro. This is authentic right here, son. Okay, let's go, son. I'm feeling the gangsterness. Let's go, man. Not even the gangsterness, but the realness of it. You know what I mean? I don't want to say gangster and people like, oh my God, he's talking gangster shit. No, I'm talking about the realness of what he's saying. If it's 100% true, you know what I mean?
About some of that I really did. I ain't bragging, brother, this is just how we really live. No gangs in my city, bro, or paramilitaries. Nana shot mums and dad shot people.
No gangs in my city, but we paramilitary. That's crazy.
How we really live, no gangs in my city, bro, or paramilitaries. Nana shot mums and dad shot people. I just came home, everyone thinks I made it. Whole city love me, people hug me like I'm famous. Say
I just came home, motherfucker. Just think I made it. Okay.
I just came home, everyone thinks
Everything
I
I
made
made
it. Whole
it.
city love me, people hug me like I'm famous.
Yes.
Say it's nice to see me doing good stuff, not base shit. I just smile, nod and go, yeah, I appreciate it. I don't
You see, and that's what it is, man. He's like, come back to his home and whatnot. People like dapping him up. You made it. I like the fact that you doing good shit now. You know what I mean? And you gotta feel that energy. People thrive off of freaking that shit. Like when they see people freaking doing good from where they come from and whatnot. That's a sense of pride and whatnot. That's definitely fucking cool, you know?
nice to see me doing good stuff, not base shit. I just smile, nod and go, yeah, I appreciate it. I don't think they know that I'm still snapping razors, still smacking flavours, got UKs and hazes, still rap man for wages, I ain't seen no changes. Fuck the rats, if you seen their faces, asking for straighteners, I gave them razors. Sat in my pad going mad frustrated, done a long recall, a year awaited. Bro, a year awaited, I run my town from myself, police are fuming. They took me back to jail, I'm still releasing music.
He said they took me back to jail. I'm still releasing music. It's boss.
Waited, I run my town from myself, police are fuming. They took me back to jail, I'm still releasing music. Fuck a blue tick, I'm certified with broomstick. Shut down my Insta, trying to stop my movement. I got dotties booming. I rob robbers, rob shotters, rob you if you do bits. Point blank range, try blow who's wig. Later the same day, try blow who's wig. Tell me what you did. I grew up in the juvies, grew up with the scoobies. Only a school kid, but I was splitting screws, wigs, 15, ruthless. Coming on shooting, me and Kane 2 sticks. Watch I sell some news clips. Dangerous bloke, imagine what I'm gonna do, Rich. Imagine what I'm gonna do, Rich. Wait, Charlie, leave this beat. And you ain't no shooter if it's once or twice. I ain't squashing no beef, you fucking on for life. Never
Yo, hold up, man. I gotta listen to that again, son.
imagine what I'm gonna do, Rich. Imagine what I'm gonna do, Rich. Wait, Charlie, leave this beat.
Keep it good,
And you ain't no shooter if it's once or twice. I ain't squashing no beef, you fucking on for life.
You ain't no shooter if you just shot once or twice. And I ain't dead no beef, man. It's on for life. What? Yo, that's bars right there.
And you ain't no shooter if it's once or twice. I ain't squashing no beef,
It's
fucking
on
on
for
for life.
life.
Never lying in my rhymes, bro, look in my eyes. Fucking hate jobs. Like a blind McClimb, I seen 1,000 guys. What back on the wing from court with life. See my mates keep face inside, they died. Thoughts of suicide in the pads, they cried. Nothing I can say to make it better, but I tried. Only thing that I could say was, bro, at least you're alive. Their situations, words can't describe. See serious man fucking begging for spice. I know in my mind, could be me anytime. Dropping all these missions, can't let shit slide.
This motherfucker raw. You know what I mean? This motherfucker raw, son. Yo.
Or at least you're alive. Their situations, words can't describe. See serious man fucking begging for spice. I know in my mind, could be me anytime. Dropping all these missions, can't let shit slide. In jail or outside, but it's not one time. On my fucking mum's life, or I die and lose my pride. 14 locked. Nah, next beat, y'all.
He said, nah, nigga said, nah, man, next beat. Charlie, keep it going, son. Alright.
Next beat, but
You know what? I just gotta stop for a minute. And just take a minute, bro.
bro.
You know what, like, the
Tell him,
raw,
no, tell him.
the raw
Tell him.
energy,
Come on.
the realness.
I tell him I ain't heard these
Yeah,
beats, bro.
you never
I ain't
heard these
this-
beats.
I ain't heard these
You
beats.
ain't heard these beats.
I
and you
just
know
came
what?
here today and told you I got no beats, put
My
beats on, bro.
guy.
Apart from the first one, I stand
I'm gonna put it out there. We ain't finished yet, but I got a feeling. And I only say it when I mean it.
But you know what? I'm stopped it, bro.
This could be one of the most legendary fire in the booths ever. I'm just putting it out there. I'm just putting it out there, George.
Nah, it's gonna be put this next beat on. Watch what I do to this.
Alright, let's get it.
Yeah,
Let's get it.
Charlie, man, this is for you, man. Maximum respect,
My
you know what I
brother,
mean?
final lap, final
No
lap.
matter what I get off this music, no matter where I go, bro, come on. You show me maximum respect and love, bro.
Oh my God.
Come on, let's give it. Are me listening? When I'm broke, I'm fucking dangerous. Looking for a graph with rusty gauges.
When I'm broke, I'm fucking dangerous. Looking for
Are me listening? When I'm broke, I'm fucking dangerous. Looking for a graph with rusty gauges.
a graft with rusty gauges or a Glock with rusty gauges. I'm trying to grasp that word.
Let me listening. When I'm broke, I'm fucking dangerous. Looking for a graph with rusty gauges. A lot of whips and vans we plated.
It sounds like looking for a graph with rusty gauges. Maybe I'm wrong. Yo, put me on what he's saying and whatnot, because I feel like it's a graph with rusty gauges. And if it's that, I don't understand. I don't understand.
When I'm broke, I'm fucking dangerous. Looking for a graph with rusty gauges. A lot of whips and vans we plated. Running in gas detaining. Got a bland front doors for neighbours. Raps a lot of guys, why do you think that I'm hated? Tied him up in front of his babies. Trying to get work where they live.
He said tie him up in front of his baby. Damn, that's grimy.
Guys, why do you think that I'm hated? Tied him up in front of his babies, trying to get work where they live. Caught 4 of the blues and a couple of hazes. Went back to Rick's flat, split the wages. Can't tell me about slapping razors. Snatched the box on a bite, hit the papers. Said I was sat off waiting patient. Van pulled up with a change in. I snatched the box, some hero tried saving me. Said I pulled out, fingers started waving. Ron running through Preston, the 5-0 chasing. Chopper out, arms got dogs heart racing. Now from a strap charge me with imitation. Cost me up, dragged me to the station. Back to jail, raging. Middle of the summer, baking. But I always had the...
He said back in jail, freaking raging. Hot to death in the middle of the summer.
Drag me to the station, back to jail, raging. Middle of the summer, baking. But I always had the wing lock.
Middle of the summer bacon, my bad.
The station, back to jail, raging. Middle of the summer, baking. But I always had the wing locked off like K-Ring. Couple years later, back out on the same thing. Pubs and clubs getting ready for the take-ins. Headlock manager, take me with a...
And the thing about it is like he gets out and whatnot, and he goes back to doing the same old thing and shit. You know what I mean? Cause the paper ain't where it's supposed to be.
Couple years later, back out on the same thing. Pubs and clubs getting ready for the take-ins. Headlock manager, take me where the safe is. Fuck, I had nothing but heart and ratings. Done 6.5 for class A cases, and I never let it down like they did. I don't argue, go where they live. Hate public trouble, that's shit. Ever knocked the door of a thing, then sprayed it. Or lit the wrong door, got the neighbours. I'm not acting bad, just explaining. They're at jail in Britain at the safe, and you can't name one.
And I like how he said, like, yo, I'm not acting bad, I'm just explaining, you know what I mean? So he's like, he's not glorifying it, he's just basically explaining what he's been through and shit, you know what I mean? So don't think about it as like, oh, him boasting about his freaking life of freaking crime and shit, you know what I mean? He's just saying like what I went through and shit when money was fucking low and shit. I mean, I'm not for it or against it, you know what I mean? That's just his plight and what he had to do to survive, you know what I mean? Or what he thought he had to do to survive.
Got the neighbours, I'm not acting bad, just explaining. They're at jail in Britain at the safe, and you can't name one that I ain't got mates in. All my mates and got mates, and got 4 of them done, all in different cages. And they all got slashed up faces, 2 kids on each spent 8 quid, just for being related. What kids do as mates with, grasses moved on G-Wing with a rapist. Whole of strange ways, read your statement. Can't use police and crimes your occupation. A lot of guys forget that, land on the wing, gotta face it. A lot of them guys got slashed up faces. Watch this, Charlie, keep it on.
He's on fire,
Hey.
he's on fire.
Running wild, letting let off. Shout little told man, I nearly blew his head off. Threw him the strap and I told him to get off. Missed him by inches that night, had me thinking. All of the times that I had rats sprinting outside the gas, letting off ears ringing. Caught him with a knife, but it's sinking. A fucking bottle shifting. Hopped out, wigged in 15 prisons that I lived in. Yeah, bro, that's how I've been living. Prison to prison my whole life, and I've been linen. I said, bro, that's how I've been living. Prison to prison my whole life, and I've been linen.
Man, that Jordan in the building! A real moment right there, man!
It's real street music, risking recall for this. Let
I
them
know,
know,
boy,
child.
I respect
He said, yo, real street music, risk and recall for this man.
the moment right there, man!
It's real street music, risking recall for this. Let them
I
know,
know, boy,
child.
I respect it.
Let alone, man, stand up. With a fucking
And I
hell,
appreciate
And he's saying like the shit that he's saying, man, he could get locked up for that shit, bro. That's some crazy shit.
recall for this. Let them
I
know,
know, boy,
child.
I respect it.
Let alone, man, stand up. With a fucking
And I
hell,
appreciate you
making
bringing it
bro.
to the Friday Brew platform. Some real life stories. It's more than entertainment, it's real life. And that's something that I find fascinating about your story, bro.
I appreciate it, man.
Oh, are we going again? It feels like a marathon, non-stop out here, man. If you ain't bringing this level, don't bother coming to the booth no more.
Hey.
Please, thank you very much.
Got raided and remanded, but I came with a hand thing. 2 bodies in shells on a banking, so they move everything. breath in when I rang him, cause I don't know who the fuck's grassing. Still got the whole of LH grafting. Ask my pad mate, no sleep active. Please stay from jail, I ran shit. Smash bits and got gaff lit. Fuck south side, hit a strap spit. Cause the gang war, run my last bid. Got my mates 100 years and my man Mick, that's the reason I'm rapping. All them rats are grasses, half beers and slashes. I into jewels and fashion, bro, I'm into moves and cannons. They don't want Salford in Hatton. We're known for smashing, grabbing, raiding, homes with goals and cashing.
That's ugly, son. Yo, check it out.
Half beers and slashes. I into jewels and fashion, bro. I'm into moves and cannons. They don't want Salford in Hatton. We're known for
I'm used to using cannons. Did I just hear that shit, bro?
Grabbing, raiding homes with goals and cashing.
Raiding homes and what?
I want Salford in Hatton. We're known for smashing, grabbing, raiding
Smashing,
homes
grab,
with goals and
home.
cashing. Asian gold, I'm taping ackies. Bone my dough on flake and brasses. Ask the estate who gave them mashes, gave them whips, made it happen.
Oh shit.
Slap shit in fast whip to make sure my jail mates are patterned. I've been active doing napping after napping. Wait. Bro, really got pipes and jeeps. Put down ready to ride on these little rats that hide from me. Bro, I only hide from police. I feel them.
Yo, he hold on.
I'm ready to ride on these little rats that hide from me. Bro, I go.
Let your rats that hide from me. I only hide for. He said he only hide from the cops and stuff, yo, bro.
I really got pipes and jeeps. Put down ready to ride on these little rats that hide from me. Bro, I only hide from police. I feel
I only hide from police.
Becky, Bappa, cried and screamed, shouting power like I can't see. In my cousin's got 013 and my cousins died, so rest in peace. Free our kid and the rest of the team, bro. Had a lot of wars like dead, no beef. Mate, I'm a legend in HMP. Done a slashing on Christmas Eve, up his neck and
Did a slashing in Christmas Eve, open his neck. What?
like dead, no beef. Mate, I'm a legend in HMP. Done a slashing on Christmas Eve, up his neck and down his cheek, just to give my mum the
Open his neck and down his teeth? What the?
MP. Done a slashing on Christmas Eve, up his neck and down his cheek, just to give my mum the peace so she could get presents for my niece. Put me in a block, got GOAD, but I weren't stressed though, I had a good sleep. Family was nice, that give me peace. What I done for my family, you won't believe. Do you know what I
He said, yo, man, he's about his family. What I done for my family, you won't believe. Whoa.
I weren't stressed though, I had a good sleep. Family was nice, that give me peace. What I done for my family, you won't believe. Do you know how many man that I cooked for free? Strange ways left him slumped on the freeze. Never looked for a flats, went home from sheets. All because of his hooked on sheets. I see a man die on the landing, and screws just covered in with sheets. And he was home in a couple of weeks. That was not jail 2018. Bro, my head's fucked on the shit that I seen. Been trapped in the system since 14. When I say fuck the system, know what I mean. Dad was a fiend, got crack in my jeans.
Dad was a fiend, got crack in my jeans.
The system since 14. When I say fuck the system, know what I mean. Dad was a fiend, got crack in my jeans.
Perfect.
Yeah, man, leave it on, Charlie. Acapella, yeah?
Savage!
Give us some acapella now.
You're a savage, my
Let's just
guy!
finish acapella now. Let's
Alright, let's
finish
go,
them.
let's go,
For the
let's go.
jails and that, innit? Do you know what I mean? Yeah, man. Cause I don't know how long I'll be out here. No cringy shit, but I've got to do this for the jails, man. For everybody that's going to be tuning in. Cause trust me, your biggest fan base is in jail, bro.
Oh, what?
I've been every jail in this country, boys. 5 in the booth every week. Let's give it them, yeah? Alright. My name's Jordan McCann, real shooter, please know this. I'm black-hearted, bladder die, blasting out stolen. Somebody get me Mozzie's number. I want to phone him. Fuck Messi might have signed me. I'm the coldest. This is England Salford, only robbers I roll with. I just started rapping and I'm fucking exploding. I'm new to the gram, I never posted. I'm nothing like you Spice Boys posing. I've never been on Instagram. Anytime I double tapped, I was trying to kill a man.
Every time I double tap, I was trying to kill a man. Damn.
Ice boys posing, I've never been on Instagram. Anytime I double tapped, I was trying to kill a man, really smoke him. Me and Kane dipping from a mission, John smoking. Now Kane's in the waves getting frozen. Any jail that I went fucking domed it. Slap visits and I got drones in. He had a phone and I didn't, so I rolled him. I made killer shout the
He had a phone and I didn't, so I rolled him. I mean, like, I think it's self-explanatory right there, man. You talking about that? Oh, man.
slap visits and I got drones in. He had a phone and I didn't, so I rolled him. I made killer shout the phone and unfold it. Never had nothing unless I stole it. And chatting bangers.
Ooh, never had nothing unless I stole it.
I made killers shout out the phone and unfold it. Never had nothing less I stole it. And chatting bangers on these cameras ain't me, no joking. Feel like I'm snitching on the people that I roll with. Fuck.
He said, feel like I'm snitching on the people that I roll with, man.
Bangers on these cameras ain't me, no joking. Feel like I'm snitching on the people that I roll with. Fuck it, they wanna see me win, and I'm all in, hoping, focused to come a long way. From walking with the roaches, fighting with the screws, trying to plug my phone quick, security moves. Always getting ghosted, I've seen the whole country on sweatbox road trips. Cuffs on my wrist, not knowing where my next home is. Hoping it ain't got a pulse so I can get my phone in. Ask to read the sky, you know I'll tell you that I hold it. Don't compare me to rappers that don't know shit, rap about a life they don't live. They ain't put on.
Don't compare me to rappers that don't know shit. Rap about the life that they don't know about. Hold
Tell you
on.
that I hold it. Don't compare me to rappers that don't know shit, rap about a life they don't live. They ain't put on no lips,
They don't
done no
live.
licks, done no bigs, let off no.
Yo, he's saying like, yo, don't compare me to those freaking rappers that just rap about this shit and not about this shit. You know what I mean? I've been through this shit. You know what I mean? And I'm telling you guys exactly what this shit's about. You know?
Clips, street kid, no choice, took those risks. Back-to-back trips, bro, back-to-back trips. Same night, same stick, free cane and our kid. Backing off the R6, judge was a house bitch. 100. Yo.
Hey, you're a savage, bro. You're a problem. That's it. You're an animal. He's done. He's left the building.
Bam, bam, fuck everyone.
Savage. Man just he's left.
That nigga said, I gotta leave.
He's just walked out. Man has left the building. Yeah.
Yo, I mean, the way that he was rapping and shit, he had to leave automatically, son. He was spitting these fire bars. He's like, oh shit. Right after he finished, like, yo, fuck that shit, man. I think I said a little bit too. I gotta fucking go. Let me stop. Yo, bars right there, man. The way he was going in and whatnot, it was coming from a real place. You know what I mean? And I had little jokes in that, but it's just jokes, man. Yo, fire bars, yo. The shit that he was saying is just like, yo, I've heard raps that you have rappers that are open about what they've been through and whatnot, but not that open. You know what I mean? This dude, the things that he said was like, whoa. You know what I mean? I was like, are you really saying that right now? Could you really say that shit right now? You know what I mean? But it shocked me with the realism and whatnot. But then again, it was like one of those things that you have to hear. You know what I mean? Because these are the situations that not just he's living in. There's a lot of people that live that type of life. You know what I mean? And it's always a good thing to actually hear it from their side first and whatnot. You know what I mean? To see where they're coming from. You know what I mean? But anyways, yo, very, very savage freaking fire in the booth just now. You know what I mean? I really appreciate it. I didn't think I was gonna understand it, but like definitely did, man. It was definitely on point. You know what I mean? Didn't read the lyrics. Anyways, guys, if you felt like me, you know what I mean, and you love this track and whatnot, you already know what to do. You know what I mean? Put it down there in the comment section. Tell me your favoriteest bar down there in the comment section all day long and whatnot. You know what I mean? If you guys want any tracks from your boy Jordan or any other type of videos, put down there in the comment section all day long as well. You know what I mean? You see this right here is my motherfucking thumb. You know what I mean? I know all you guys got thumbs, and those that don't, you know what I mean? Use another finger. Throw it all the way up in the motherfucking sky and shit, all the way up and whatnot. Give me that like button. You know what I mean? Tap on that like button. Smash that like button and whatnot. Destroy that like button and whatnot. You know what I mean? Show me some love and support in that way. Another way you guys can show me some love and support is by subscribing to the channel right down there all day long. And that's about it. I'm going to check you guys out next time on the next video. Peace out, one love, and I'm out. You already know.